People have been asking me whether I've already driven the Skoda Kodiaq or Škoda Kodiaq, because they need 7 seats and all-wheel drive to go over a couple of curbs on their way to the shopping center. So if you've got kids and you're getting them into the back seats, well, all you have to do is collapse the seats in the middle and have them climb in the back, which is probably going to be easier for them because they're going to be smaller and thinner. And it's quite comfortable. Now, there's only one little problem. Whenever you collapse the seats in the middle, well, they'll go into the default I have no legs position. So if I try to sit in here, yeah, not a chance. So you have to put them back. However, if you do put them like they're supposed to be, the people in the front, in the middle, and in the rear will actually be rather comfortable. I was always wondering when people buy these cars with the little tables in the back. They're very practical for the kids or anyone else, but I was wondering, what do the kids do when they have a drink? Do they have to hold it on here so it doesn't fall off? Well, Škoda actually thought about that. Look at this cool little thing.
So, Škoda decided to wade into the SUV waters. And that's logical, considering more and more people want them. LED lights with interesting details are just one of the things that make the Kodiaq a good-looking car. It doesn't look small, although it's only marginally longer than the Škoda Octavia. The side profile reminds me of a Range Rover at the front and BMW X5 at the back. But I'm not accusing the Kodiaq of plagiarism, as they took care to make it look imposing, but still pretty elegant. The interior definitely gives off a more luxurious vibe. The center houses a big infotainment screen familiar from other Volkswagen models. It's good looking but attracts fingerprints. The passenger has 2 glove boxes for smaller objects. Škoda hasn't forgotten about practicality, like the space beneath the armrest, which you can quickly turn into a cup holder. The comfortable seats can be wrapped in textile, alcantara, or leather. If you're worried about damaging the doors, they're protected by a mechanical shield.
The really nice thing about the Škoda Kodiaq is that it's a bit of a bigger car, so even if you have 7 seats up, you still have enough space in the back, like maybe a Renault Clio, maybe a little bit more. But if you collapse the seats in the back, then you have a whole cave of space. So even with all of our equipment, do we really need this much today? It's just more work for me. Oh dear. So anyway, even with this much stuff, it's still gonna get almost lost in the back of the trunk of the Škoda.
So, good looking, loads of space in the back, especially if you collapse both the rear and middle seats, and lots of optional extras. But how is it to drive?
The boss of Škoda Slovenia here asked us not to say this, but I have to say it anyway. All the Škoda Kodiaqs are currently sold out. And you'd probably think that it's a good car then. Hint, it is. So with a big SUV like this, you'd expect 2 things, positives and negatives. The positives being that it's a big car, that it's you sit high up, but that it's not very good in the corners, it's not very nice to drive, and it's not even very comfortable. But here with the Skoda Kodiaq, it's actually, both are true. It's a big car, and it's comfortable. I was actually driving over gravel at about 60 kilometers per hour, and it just felt like it was a little rougher asphalt. But if you do want this Kodiaq, go to your dealership and ask them about it. They'd probably give you a time span when you can get it.
I like the Kodiaq. Okay, I'm not so sure about the position of those front fog lights, but otherwise it's great. Big, comfy, and your neighbor will be jealous. The base model can be yours for 21,000 euros, while a fully equipped one with the most powerful diesel engine, DSG transmission and all-wheel drive will cost 51,000 euros.